Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kab Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and to all the Akim across the globe. Pushing over the truth in the city, I want to say Shalom. This is Hadai Noah from the great millstone camp of Chicago with another lesson. All right, this is a precept, Sirach 5. I'm going to read the first 7 verses. And it's heavy to me because, this should make you have fear of the Lord. All right, and we gotta be mindful of our actions, okay, and don't think that we are going to get away. Sirach 5:1 it says, "Set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart." And that's you don't want to be reacting on every impulse that comes in your mind, man. All right. Just because you can do something don't mean you always should. All right, the scriptures say all things are lawful for me, but not expedient. All right, so we gotta keep that mindset of is this gonna be profitable for me? It's gonna be detrimental. And I say this because I go through my battles. I go through my afflictions and and at times I make bad decisions. I do things that's detrimental. I do things that's not profitable. Why? Because for one, I got we got to pray to the Lord for more control and more strength. We don't want to be going around just being impulsive and being reactionary and doing things that are a spur of the moment. So follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. Right, because my family get this real quick. So Jeremiah 17:9, it says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" So if you're following your mind, man, a lot of times you're being followed by a deceitful thought. All right, even if that thought may not be going off, but in the end, all right, in the end it becomes non-profitable for you. All right, loss of money, a waste of time. All right, it says on verse 3, it says, "And say not, who shall control me from my works? For Yahweh will surely revenge thy pride." Right, man. We don't want to be walking around with an attitude that do as I will. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep on reading. To say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened unto me? For Yahweh is long suffering; He will know why let you go. Right. So like knowing you're going off. All right, and you do it anyway, or you're constantly doing it anyway. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened unto me? For Yahweh is long suffering; He will know why let you go. Right. If people think and get a sense of complacency. All right, that's like you stole a car, you don't get caught, so you keep on stealing cars because you never got caught. But guess what? You might not get caught for stealing the car. You might get caught for doing something else, which may be which may afflict you more. All right, than stealing the car was. All right, I got a precept. This is executed. Ecclesiastes 8:11. It says, "Because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil." All right, and this is something that can be very subtle. Why? Because our flesh is used to doing certain things. All right, coming out of the world, we picked up bad habits and a death style. All right, and we never got really. Well, we didn't understand judgment, so therefore we thought we wasn't getting judged. But at the same time, your household was in a disarray. All right, your kids are being disobedient. All right, things that just constantly happen to you. All right, not and you're not knowing it. All right, because you're trapped in that world, man. All right. It says, say not I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? If Yahweh is long suffering, he will know why death we go. And that's that plantation of Christianity, man. The Lord forgives. Hey, the Lord does forgive, man. All right, but are you going to keep on forgiving your child when he's constantly doing the same thing over and over again? All right. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. So if you really fear the Lord, you're going to stop doing what you're doing, man. All right, this is a cut, man, because this, there's things I need to cut out of my life, man. All right, and when I do these lessons, man, 99, 100%, hey, I'm talking to myself, man. All right, there's things that could be cut out and add to my life that would be more beneficial than the things that I be walking in my mind to do. All right, but we gotta have the fear of the Lord. All right, we gotta have the fear of the Lord when them demons come and them circumstances come and situations. You pray to Yahweh Shemi Shai to get them thoughts out of your head, man. All right, and ultimately, we just gotta pray and fast more. It says, and say now the mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rests upon sinners. All right, so you don't know the Lord gonna have mercy or be angry at you for the things that you do. All right. Guess what? His judgment, his indignation. Yeah, let's look up that word indignation real quick. Indignation. Sirach. Indignation. The definition of indignation: anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment. All right. So the Lord Yahweh Shai, all right, they're annoyed and they're angered, all right, at our missteps, at our sin, at our iniquities. Okay. All right, and it is unfair treatment that we can sit here and walk around and take the Lord's mercy for granted. Okay, that we're taking the Lord's words for naught. That He won't make good on His on the things that He say. All right, and I'm reading this, man. My heart is freaking sinking in my chest, man. So make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, put that on from day to day. For suddenly the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security that shall be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. All right. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Hey, that means to come to the truth when you hear it, but also, man, to repent from your sins, man. All right. Don't put it off. Talk to the Apostle Gabardo did a good sit down about praying to the Lord. I believe Apostle Gabar or Apostle Ram. The apostle did a sit down about praying to the Lord, man, taking that me time to go talk to Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. Because really, that's what it is. We need to spend more time with the Lord, all right, and cut off some of that fat, man. Make no change to turn to the Lord and put it on from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. Right, man, we don't know when the Lord is going to send them angels, them death angels, all right, to come remove you off of the face of the earth, man. All right, to get you from the land of the living. And thy security that shall be destroyed. Hey, with that security, thinking that the Lord is long suffering, thinking that your evil work is not being recorded or being forgotten about, man. All right, hey, that's being in your security. And the perish in the day of vengeance. All right, when you die, man, hey, it's going to show you the Lord is pissed off at you, man. All right, it may be a horrible public death, man. With that, I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh Shemi Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.